When we inflict violence on another party, on another person, it's just in human nature to dehumanize that person. When a group or a person is dehumanized, we become able then to inflict violence on them.
Derry is going to be the city of culture for 2013. It's going to be a great year. We're going to have big parties and concerts and plenty of celebrations. But it's also a tremendous opportunity to use the arts to look at where we've come from, look at where we are.
You can't really ever know the impact of art in society. We do our best work with artistic integrity, and then we trust that those who are involved or witness the work carry something into society with them. Hutu and Tutsi young people from Burundi who are drumming together, they privileged their identity as drummers over being Hutus and Tutsis. And it was in seeing themselves as drummers, as musicians, as artists, that they maintained a sense of each other's humanity when everything around them was telling them that the other was less than human.
To just teach you a hand clap from Rwanda. Let's go. Hey, yeah. Yeah, go, yeah. Killing with a machete was more common than being killed with a gun. So you'd find a lot of images begging, please, kill me with a bullet, don't kill me with a machete. They would even pay for a bullet. Can you imagine that? Like you're buying your own death with a proper weapon. To achieve killing 1 million people in just 100 days, I don't understand it. Up to this day, no one has explained it to me. How do you even perform this? How do you sing it, or how do you dance it? Because the Rwandan traditional dance is more very joy. You know, it's about beauty, it's about, you know, it's just there. How do you carry this on stage? Or why would you even do it? For what? So I started looking at theater, looking at it as like drama for life, theater for life, dance for life, music for life.
Who has suffered? Whose story? Where does my story fit? What is my story? What's the point of my story?
And as for the provosts, well, they were my heroes. They were our protectors, our saviors, and in my eyes, they could do no wrong.
The power of catharsis, when people have the courage to play themselves, when people have the courage to be themselves, amazing things happen.
This time, they chained Patsy to a van, loaded with 1,000 pounds of explosives, and they forced him to drive it to the army checkpoint at Coshquan. 5 soldiers as well as Patsy were blown up in the explosion.
I'm interested in a dramaturgy that, rather than naming its subject directly, gets around its subject by presenting a variety of points of view. Again, theater of witness is your approach to multiple points of view is very attractive to me. I was urgent to see that my writing was connected to the world somehow, and not these fantasies of what writing itself was supposed to be. For almost 20 years now, I've kind of accumulated a series of plays. There are 17 plays I've written on genocide. It's meant to be a kind of history of the United States in the 20th century from the point of view of the genocides that we've enabled. If we're going to make peace, it will not be as peacemakers, it will be as theater makers. So how do we direct the practice of theater in a way that will result in peace without pretending that theater was built to cause peace? Theater is built to cause theater, I believe.
One of the main things that I've found in doing this kind of work is that the person who is doing it, the actor or the actor, actually stands by what they have done in that exhibition stage. It's not a million miles away from standing by the crime that they did when they went in there. We can actually get them to stand inside somebody else's shoes.
I want to be a specialist in the science of metaphysics, what is behind nature. You know why? Because I think that Gaza itself is behind nature. And I got so much from my presence here in Gaza that I'd like to transfer my skills to others.
Oppression is a chain that entangles both the oppressed and the oppressor. For real change to occur, the transformation has to happen by the oppressed, at the oppressed end.
I'm an ex-prisoner who transformed my own life through arts education, empowering passive spectators to become active performers in a rehearsal for change in their own life. This is arts education for liberation. The arts, and especially drama, are too important to be used solely as entertainment for the middle classes.
I just was wondering, like, some of those young people that you would have been working with then, what they're doing now.
Many of them are in the field of acting. The people who are working in the light and sound in Palestine are our graduates as well.
Communities marked by violence and oppression are filled with suppressed truths, untold stories, unmourned losses. They come from society into the theater space. They come from our world onto the canvas. It's the ability to stay grounded in the real world with its suffering, with its beauty, with its possibilities, at the same time as we're imagining a healthier, more robust, more beautiful, more vital, more creative world.
Yani